Welcome back to Ratface44 Reviews. My name is James and today we have Covert Ops Condor from Action Force Valaverse. So let's get this started! So as you can see, I ordered two of them just to make it worth it as I live in Canada. So I'm probably gonna keep this one in the box until I figure out maybe a kit bash I could figure out. Maybe that'll be a later video. But I'm gonna be opening up this one. This is basically what's inside the brown shipper here, which was in another box. And we're gonna open up this guy. So before we open up or take a look at the packaging, as you can see, it's just kind of, this is an exclusive, right? So there's nothing to this box. As you can see, it just says Covert Ops Condor Action Force, and it's just a plain white box. So I have my trusty scalpel here. We'll go ahead and just open it up. This is the first time I'm opening this and looking at this in hand, so we can both enjoy my joy. So as you can see, it's just a baggie with the action figure in here. So we're just going to take it out. Really simple. I know there's a minimal amount of accessories with this figure. We'll do a comparison with the regular Condor that's in that I have from Series 1. I didn't bother getting the SD, what is it called? The Special Deployment one, because I figured why would I need another one unless I wanted to do some kit bashes. So let's go from smallest to biggest like we usually do on this channel. So the first accessory we have his sidearm. Really cool detail, made of a nice hard plastic. I get some really good detail the way they do these weapons. Pretty amazing. And we have the standard amount of hands. So we have 2 cup hands. Here's one of them. And we have a kind of holding hand. Check that out. We have a fist, 2 fisted hands, and that's it. So we got 2 fisted hands, we 2 cup hands, and we got 2 holding hands, and we have the trigger fingers default on the figure itself. So the figure comes with a nice figure stand. I think this is a special color. It is kind of a grayish type color. I think this is the first time we're getting this in the line. Usually there are like gunmetal and other types of colors. Really cool standard Action Force figure stand, 4 peg holes, and the Action Force logo on the top. And it comes with the file card. That is really cool, all pre-cut. And if you want to read the file card, you could pause the screen right here. We'll do the comparison, and we got a special surprise at the end of this video. So let's take a look at the figure. So I know this is all pretty much all reuse and just a repaint, which is perfect for an exclusive. Not everybody's going to be into Hawaiian shirt Condor here on vacation, but I think it's really cool. I know all of this is pretty much reuse from all the other Action Force figures, but within a different color. And they have a different tempo here. I know this vest has been issued. I think it was the first time it was in the line with Sergeant Slaughter, and it was OD Green, I believe. I'll bring him out at the end of the video, so let's take a look. So we'll go from top to bottom. As you can see, you know, it's the regular Condor head, but he has like a little bit of a pinch going on there. Really cool. It looks like he has a little bit of a suntan also, which is really nice. He has a cool kind of short haircut. Nice brown haircut, nice and short. And he has the sunglasses that are non-removable. And he has this vest, but it's kind of tailored to be a shirt with his arms painted white, off-white, with this floral type of tampo on the shirt that goes all the way on the back. and he has this blue, light blue undershirt, and the torso and the kind of the upper body is painted blue for the undershirt. He has this white wristband on his right arm, and on his left arm he has another band here. It looks like a watch, maybe. There it is. Take a look at that. Like I was saying, trigger fingers on the hands. He has a belt, a dark green belt with a silver belt buckle, and he has this OD green pants. He has a holster for a sidearm, which is really cool. Goes all the way down the legs, and the pants go over the boots. So he has the same pants as Duster and Desert Rat, same mold, and he has these a darker type of green boots. So let's go over the quality like I usually do on this channel. So far I was fiddling around with it for just a tiny bit, and I noticed his knee is a little loose, but it's kind of course these joints are always kind of tight but never locked up, so that it's still movable. And definitely you probably want to heat this up with a hair dryer just to loosen up the joints, but right now I don't think I need it. They move pretty well. So let's go over the articulation. As we all know, there's only one ball joint at the neck. Got a lot of rotation in his neck. Not as much as Classified's, but he has butterfly shoulder joints, which go all the way. They're pretty good. Get the nice flying pose there. Double jointed elbows. Swivel at the wrist, and I think they have up and down on the wrist, so you can hold this sidearm properly. He has a diaphragm. He gets a lot of motion like that. There's the crunch, goes all the way back. Of course, it's hindered by the vest or shirt, I should say. He has drop down hips like Classified's, nice and tight. Double jointed knees like all Valaverse figures. There's no boot cut because of the pants. You got up and down rockers. Of course, it's hindered a little bit by the pants, but not too bad. So let's gear this guy up. There's only one sidearm. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. Is this Chuckles? I'm just joking. So if he's covert ops, why does he have a sidearm that's really exposed? Right? I heard a lot of people talking about they were gonna add like a holster that's inside his shirt so you could conceal his weapon. I guess he's in Texas where they have to show where their weapon is holstered, because concealed weapons are illegal. If I'm wrong, let me know. I kind of know, sort of, as I'm in Canada, and I think handguns are illegal. But there is a backpack bag on his back. So let's do a comparison with other Action Force figures. So here's Covert Ops Condor, standing beside version 1 Condor from Series 1. So let's take the helmet off and do a little quick comparison of the head. Take a look at that. Like I said, it looks like he has a little bit of some growth on his chin, but it's the exact same head sculpt. That's pretty much the only difference. Hair color. It looks like version 1 maybe is a little bit more on the red side, the lighter side. It does. The hair is a little bit more red on the version 1 Condor. And like I was saying about the figure stands, this one's kind of a greenish, OD green type of color, and this one's kind of a gunmetal color. There's no reuse between both of them. They both have different outfits on. Potentially the waist piece and maybe the torso might be the same, but I would have to take off his web gear to show that. So as I was saying before, the vest was a reuse of Sergeant Slaughter's vest, but in a different colored plastic, and a Tampa, of course. It's the exact same thing, but in a different color. So here's Duster. I just wanted to show the legs and the pants are the exact same thing, but in a different color, as in the boots. There's black on this boots, and this is kind of a lighter green than Duster here. So here is Covert Ops Condor with Steel Brigade. I think they look pretty sweet together. And here is Duke with Covert Ops Condor. So here's my surprise. Here is Chuckles with Covert Ops Condor. I know might get criticized for this, but you know, this is the best comparison to an OG G.I. Joe that I can think of. Is Chuckles here with the Hawaiian shirt with the OD green pants. You know, you can't go wrong. So what I was saying about the holster would kind of make sense to put a concealed weapon in his shirt with a holster. It's pretty awesome that I even have the holster for Chuckles. Kind of parted it together at a toy show, which was really cool. Got it for a couple of bucks. It was pretty amazing. And I can't wait to get the classified Chuckles so I can do an actual comparison with, you know, the classified Chuckles and the OG Chuckles. So my final thoughts about this action figure: I think it looks really awesome. I think we all need a undercover agent. So I think this is a perfect exclusive for Valaverse. You know, I'm glad they didn't do this in the main line. I sent away with the action points, which I failed to say at the beginning of this video, but I got, you know, this is for the hardcore collectors, right? The ones that have enough points to send away. It's a really awesome throwback to G.I. Joe back in the day with the flag points. As I was saying, that, you know, this is mostly reuse, but in different colors, but they used it very, very wisely. They used the same parts, but they used different colors. And if you're a hardcore action force collector like I am, you know, this is definitely top on your list. You know, get this while you can, and I can't wait for the next mail away. So there you have it, guys. There is my review of Covert Ops Condor. So what do you guys think? I see a lot of inspiration from Magnum PI to James Bond, from Casino Royale at the beginning. Is he Chuckles? I see a lot of inspiration from all those characters. It's a great exclusive. I love the color. I love the deco and the shirt and how they managed to use the vest as a shirt, and it's not tucked in. There's a couple little gripes I have about this action figure, like the shades are not removable. That would be a little bit difficult to do with the current mold that they have here, Sergeant Slaughter's body type of thing. So I want to thank everybody who subscribed to my channel. You guys are awesome. Big shout out to Ken Poe and Everything is Plastic for shouting me out on their channel. If you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Yo, Joe, and it's time for action!